Hey, what's up guys, it's Apollo Uchiha here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with a new short movie. The name of the short movie is What If Naruto Became the Sage of Ninjutsu? And yeah guys, it is an unscripted movie and my own idea. Now before continuing this, you might be wondering why a short movie in a week in which I said I will be uploading movies. Well, for one, I'm not feeling that much well because let's just say I brought this upon myself and I ate 2x spicy ramen noodle with my brother after betting some, money on it, and let's just say we had to add a few more of those spicy sauces. And yeah, I'm not feeling that great. Even though I didn't puke this time around, my stomach is burning like hell. Even after I, drank like what, 2 bottles of water and milk. Yeah, it's still there. I can still feel the afterburn and taste. Bad idea, I tell you. Again, that is the whole reason why I'm uploading this, because I am not sure if I'm gonna get sick or not right now. Just finger crossed, pray for me, and yeah, rest in peace my toilet tomorrow, because yeah, that will be a whole lot painful procedure that you didn't need to know. I'm sorry for, ruining your day or anything. Anyways, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. And yes, this will be the only story for the day. I will be back on making movies from tomorrow onward, so yeah, don't worry, we will be completing 7 movies as promised. Anyways, without any further ado, let's begin with our today's story. Roll the intro. Our story begins 12 years after the QB attack in Konoha Gakure Sato, as we go towards the Konoha's academy, in which the next generation of the shinobis were learning. We see that a 12-year-old boy wearing an orange jumpsuit was walking out of the front gates. From the looks of it, the boy was quite mad and pissed, as the expression on his face told the story. As this was none other than Naruto Uzumaki, the 12-year-old orphaned boy, otherwise known as the pharaoh of the village. He was mad because today Iruka-sensei was absent, and so was Mizuki. So they had substitute teachers, and this substitute teacher had something against him. As soon as he entered and saw him, his eyes narrowed, and when the lecture was about to begin, he basically kicked him out of the class, or for apparently no reason. When Naruto tried to ask him, why is he being kicked out, he suspended him from the academy for a few days, for apparently no reason at all. And Naruto now knew that he had to go through with this bullshit, because Iruka wasn't here until he comes back. So Naruto, to vent out his rage, which he rarely ever felt, went on the outer skirts of the village, even out of the northern gate of the village, into the forest, as it was a spot in which Naruto used to go, as it was a comfort spot when he met his Gigi at, while eating some fish that he hunted. So that was his today's plan, since he had basically nothing to do for a few days. As he was going there, he thought of, taking a detour just to find out what was in this deep, huge forest, just to, sustain his curiosity, because whenever his Gigi and him went out there to get some fishes and camp out, his Gigi wouldn't allow him to wander into the deeper parts of the forest. So now, since he had a lot of free time and he didn't want it to bother Gigi, so he thought, why not? I mean, he was a 12-year-old, basically an adult and a shinobi who couldn't even outrun the Anbus. So yeah, Naruto wasn't worried about getting hurt or anything. He was tough as he looked. So that is why he went inside the forest. As it took him a few hours of walk, as he was quite fascinated that there was such a huge and lush forest here, as Naruto felt calmness inside that forest, until he felt his feet on a ground that was not solid anymore, and he fell face first down the ground. And once he got up, after clearing off the dust, he looked around to see that it was a huge hole there. What the hell? What is a huge hole doing here in the middle of nowhere? Wait. Oh no. I remember the previous force. It must be one of the traps that we must have set it that time. Jeez. I need to get out of here. This is not good. Not good at all. Naruto tried his best to grab onto the wall and, get up, but he couldn't. As soon as he got midway, he fell down, back first, as now it was quite painful. Ow, that hurts like hell, Naruto yelled out, as now we see him finally starting to panic. Oh no, this is not good. Okay, calm down. Everything will be fine. Yeah, Gigi will send someone after me. He has to. I just need to sit here and relax. As Naruto tried to do so for a mere 5 minutes, it was so difficult and it almost looked like eternity. God damn it, I can't just sit still. As that is when Naruto punched a area in the said hole or wall, as suddenly a huge door appeared there, glowing after a bit. As Naruto was shocked and curious at the same time and scared, he cautiously opened the door because it might be a trap, and downstairs appeared. What? What is going on here? Should I? As a voice then from within him then said, "Go deep inside, kid. You won't regret it," said a deep grumbling voice that sent chills down Naruto's spine. What? As Naruto then looked around to see that no one was there, being scared, he knew that he had to go in. So he did. And it was quite dark after a few bits until, out of nowhere, the flames that were placed upon the wall lit up on their own, and a path was followed as Naruto followed the flames until he reached a center hall in which a huge, something was drawn on the ground, and there was huge hole and circles around the center, mainly 9, as Naruto stood in the center of it. As suddenly, Naruto saw that huge amount of orange chakra begin to seep out of him as it went to one of the lines, and a huge 9-tailed fox appeared. And suddenly, one by one, all of the other lines begin to fill up with chakra, and other Bijus also appeared there, but in front of them were humans. What the hell? What are we doing here, Yuki? I don't know. Someone must have activated the Sage sacred space, because it is a sacred haven in which Sage and us, no matter where, can communicate. What are you doing here, kid? How did you find this place? And you? How did you allow this to happen? I can see that he's connected to you, Kurama, said Shikaku. How dare you use my name, you damn Tanuki. Oh, shut up, you big old fox. Just tell us. As Matatabe then said, calm the hell down, both of you. Everyone is confused. Why would the portal activate for us to communicate when the sage is not here? I don't understand, Chame. What is going on? Everything will be explained, little larvae. Wait, Naruto then said, you mean I did this all? Well, yes, said a man that appeared there in front of them, as Yuki and the others who were old enough, such as Roshi, then said, the sage. It seems that all of you know of my presence and who I am. Of course we all know, as the younger ones were quite shocked to meet this person, Father, as everyone was now even more shocked when the Bijus, all of them in unison, said this. What is going on here? I thought you moved on, said Kurama. Yes, I am. I have moved on. But it seems that my successor has been found, Kurama, the one I mentioned. But wasn't Astra the successor? Said Matatabe. Well, he was the successor of my Ninshu and clan, but I also used ninjutsu. You don't need to tell us, Father. We know already who the successor was. No, Indra became the self-proclaimed one. I never chose him to be. As that is when everyone's eyes widen, even the Bijus. Wait, you mean that kid over there, he's the... Yes, Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze. As everyone was shocked when this name was said. Namikaze. Roshi then said, like Minato Namikaze? Wait, what? Said Naruto. Yes, kid, said Kurama. He was your father. I don't understand what is going on. First, what kind of day am I living in? What is this? This has to be a dream. Why am I seeing ghosts? Who are you people? What the hell is going on? And why are you even alive? You were supposed to be dead. Killed by the fourth Hokage. But the fourth cannot kill the Biju. None of us can, kid, said another of the Jinchurikis. It's just a myth that Konoha created to put a blind eye in the younger generation. As Naruto was shocked. Probably to keep you safe, because you are already hated by the village, I presume. Now I understand why. All that hatred, it was for you, but why did they take it out on me? They wanted you to turn soft so that you can rely on one of them. You mean to say my Gigi did this? No. The council probably would have done this, Naruto, said Kurama. I was there with you, remember? You might be a baby, but I was still in consciousness and control. I could hear what they were saying. It was the elders' plan behind Hiruzen's back. But they were diverted Hiruzen's attention towards you. And that is why we see that Hiruzen and you have gained a bond. And that is why the elders are no longer involved in all of the scenario. And all that hatred has died down some bit. Because the people think that the Hokage has tamed the Biju, or the monster, or the demon, and so on, said Kurama, as Naruto was now shocked. So that is what they all think of me. Nothing else, no matter how much I try. Naruto, if you were a demon, then why would I have appeared here? Why would you have, even first in the first place, founded this place? Because it was only meant to be for my successor. I deliberately put it here to be founded by you, because even before you were born thousands of years ago, I have seen a vision of you becoming the next sage of ninjutsu and using my abilities of the ninjutsu, bringing peace to the world. Then why are we here then, Sage-sama? Said Yuki. Yuki's Jinchuriki B. Well, Killer B and everyone who are here. You as the Jinchurikis, you are a clan of your own, and you need to stick together. Naruto will be the one who will bring peace, but he will need help. And you are the allies, who will work hard on your end to make sure that the leader agrees so there will not be any bloodshed. But beware. Of what? The Akatsuki. The Akatsuki. What of them? Who are they? They will appear in the future. And their target are the Bijus, and they want to revive the Ten Tails. Is there a Ten Tails? Said Roshi. As Sangoku then said, you don't want to know about that monster. People might call us the monsters or demons, but that thing, that is a demon when you see it. That is correct. As every Jinchuriki was shocked to see that even their own Biju was scared of that demon. And that is when the sage displayed an image of it, as everyone was terrified. Now this is how the demon looks like. And aside from that, there is another threat that I need Naruto-kun to prepare for. What threat could be greater than that? My clan. Your clan? Yes, more specifically my mother's clan. She was a complete Otsutsuki, sent it here for only one purpose, and that was to take the life force of this planet, because the Otsutsukis consume life force to sustain their life and power, as their eyes widen. But she, after landing here, forgotten her memories for a time being. But it all returned when she consumed the chakra fruit. But she was not able to sustain the vitality and power of this world, making her corrupt and lose her mind, and in return create this monster. But how many are there? I presume there are many of them out there, and Naruto-kun needs to be prepared to meet them when the time comes, and I have the tools and the means to train him here. But you all need to work vigilant and together to make sure that your own villages and yourself are protected, and train hardest as the best you can. And even you, Shikaku, be easy on the kid, protect him, train him, and make him your perfect Jinchuriki. All of you, my children, I beg of you. No, father, you don't need to. We will work hard. Thank you, Kurama, and everyone. And to you all as well, please treat my kids nicely. They have suffered enough. We will. We won't let you down, Sage-sama, all of them said. But suddenly all of them disappeared, and only Naruto and behind him Kurama remained. In front of him was Sage. What are we gonna do now? I'm gonna train you, Naruto. You will be learning from me from now on. While they have been given their tasks and duties, you will move away from this world. Remain here and train hard. After that we see Naruto had a spark in his eyes, knowing that he had to train hard. As a few years went by after that, in Konoha everyone was worried Mainly Naruto's classmates and friends, some of them. Even if Sasuke didn't want to admit, he too was starting to miss Dobe, because out of nowhere one day he suddenly disappeared. And after that, a week passed, and the Kage, after getting worried, sent out search parties, and even in Izuka's. They tracked him down and saw that he fell down a hole where his jacket, which was tattered and covered in a few bruises and blood, was found. And that was all they could find. Unbeknownst to them, one of the girls was still persistent on finding him, Hinata Yuga. As it has been a few years, as she has reached at the age of 16, she was still there, where Naruto's jacket was found. As behind her was her teammates, Shino and Kiba. Hinata, it has been years. You have to let him go. He is alive, Kiba. I know for sure he is. His jacket was found. Kiba is right. But his only jacket was found. He is missing. He will be found. As after that, Kiba had enough, as he was pissed, as Akamaru even growled, telling Kiba to stop it. What do you mean, Akamaru? I can't. She's my friend, and I can't see her like this. Naruto is gone. She has to come to terms with it. She can't live in this bubble that Naruto exists when he no longer does. Mark my words, Kiba. You are wrong. And when that is proven, I am gonna beat you to a pulp. If you're not careful. Hinata, with all due respect, you are my friend, and Naruto was as well, and still is, even after he's gone. He's missing. Hinata, Naruto is dead. As Shino then said, he's right, Hinata. How long this must continue? We cannot see your mental health deteriorate any further. As Kurenai then said, arriving there. They are right, Hinata. Plus we have gotten a mission. We need to take a leave. As she was about to leave, she found a door suddenly there. You guys saw that, didn't you? Hinata, what do you mean? What did you see? A door! As she jumped down the hole. Hinata! As the team jumped after her. And Kiba then said, that's it, Hinata. You need to get your head straight. We are a fucking team. We need to work together. And if you have these tendencies of jump in after having some weird dreams or thoughts, then we can't help you with that. You clearly need mental health help. As Hinata then said, look. As Kurenai and Shino were shocked, as Kiba was still on about his ranting until Akamaru told him to look. What? Where? As Akamaru then barked at him as he looked at that direction to see that there was a door. As Hinata went and opened it, as the door opened. Hinata, we need to be careful. We need to investigate this. Right, Sensei? Said Hinata, as Shino and Kurenai nodded. Yeah, I guess you're all right. We need to, because it is found in the territory of Konoha. As they went downstairs, as suddenly flames lit up. As they arrived, where the huge markings were drawn. And in the center they saw a bright light glowing, and there was a being that was hovering above mid-air, as it held a staff in one hand, wore complete white robes, and had long blonde hair. Blonde hair? Hinata dashed towards him. Hinata, wait! As soon as she approached and touched the man stood up and turned towards her. It's been a long time, Hinata-chan. You have suddenly grown up. I guess beautifully, I must say. Said a voice, which was now much more manlier, and yet somewhat nostalgic. Wait. Oh my god. It's really you, said Kiba. I can't believe this. As even Shino was shocked, and so was Kurenai, because standing in front of them was none other than Naruto Uzumaki, the one who disappeared many years ago. And now he was there. How long have you been here, Naruto-kun? Said Kurenai, getting out of her shock. Oh, I guess a few months or maybe years, I guess. I don't know. How much time has passed? As Hinata told him the exact days and minutes how much time has passed since he disappeared, which Naruto was quite shocked to hear. As, without any further warning, Kiba's shock turning to rage as he dashed towards Naruto and was about to punch him until Naruto dodged. Whoa, what's with the sudden attack, Kiba? Have you switched teams or something? You asshole! You know how long she suffered? As Naruto looked at Hinata, who was still shocked and frozen at one spot, her eyes focused on Naruto. How could this be? I guess it's been a long time. Thanks, Hinata-chan, as Naruto gave her a tight hug. Oi, what are you doing? Said Kiba. What do you think? She waited for me. She's the real one. And I'm not gonna let that woman pass out like that. I'm calling dibs. Jeez, Naruto, you haven't lost your humor, have you? Isn't that right, Hinata? I'm still the same, aren't I? As Hinata was frozen. Hinata? Oi, Hinata! As that is when Hinata flopped in his arms. Wait, what happened? What is wrong with her? As Kiba and Shino sighed. Well, she's still the same, I guess, now. We'll take her. Why don't you pick her up, Naruto? Said Kurenai. We'll go take you back to the village. Fine. As Naruto, now finally for the first time after many years, stood on the upper level of the cave. As Naruto then said, stop, please. As he made a hand seal as the whole cave disappeared. As the ground rose up and the grass grew there, and even one of the trees, as everyone was shocked. How did you? Well, it's simple. I trained. That is why I was there. I didn't thought of time or how long it has been. I was just completely focused on training. And that is the sole reason. I didn't know what is going on up there or how much time has passed. Like you were in a frozen state. Yeah, you can say that. As now we see Naruto and the others took a huge walk and finally arrive at the gates of Konoha. As soon as they walked in, everyone was looking at Naruto with weird eyes. As some of them were even blushing and some of them were shocked, downright to their core. As Naruto then said, I sense a lot of guilt in them. And as far as I can remember, they had hatred towards me. You're a sensor type. Yeah, I guess I can sense emotions as well as feelings and chakra natures. That is a sensor type ninja, then Naruto. A stronger one as well. I guess I am then. As Naruto then said this to Kurenai, as Kurenai was shocked and amazed. Well, that is because they know about my heritage, don't they? How do you? Said Kurenai with wide eyes. Well, it's not that hard when you meet the very demon and made peace with it. As all of them stopped abruptly. As by this time Hinata has gotten up, but was trying to act unconscious because she was enjoying every moment of it. But she stood up as well. What do you mean, Naruto-kun? You're awake. Well, come out, you idiot fox. As with a puff of smoke, everyone was afraid, but a small fox in a chibi state with 9 tails appeared. Hello, everyone. The fox talked as everyone was shocked, and even Akamaru was scared. But not Hinata. So you're the 9-tailed fox. Call me Kurama, please. Kurama? That is the name that my father gave me. You have a father? Yes, the sage of the sixth path. You just thought that I existed for a long time. Of course, well, I obviously did, but I was created by the sage. Now, that is certainly interesting. As now this was going on in the middle of whole Konoha Gakure, and everyone was just shocked that the fox could talk and it was created by the sage. And here they thought it was a demon. Then why did you attack our village? One of the civilians asked. I was forced to do so. I was put in a mind control by an Uchiha. What? But the Uchihas, why would they? Not the Uchihas. The Uchiha clan is separate. That man was banished from the clan. And you know, there was only one man that was banished. As an old man. Eyes wide. No, it can't be him. He was supposed to. Are you 100% sure? Because I can remember those eyes anywhere. And that power. That man was indeed Madara Uchiha. As after hearing that name, everyone was shocked. And so much more was Kurenai. Madara Uchiha! Is he? I don't know if he's alive or not at the time, but at that moment he was. He is alive, I can sense him. But I can only sense his chakra, faintly. Away from us, a lot far. As everyone sighed in relief for a bit, but still were scared. As that is when Anbus appeared, Naruto, Uzumaki, and everyone else. You are to be summoned to the council chambers immediately. Nakage and the council are waiting there for you. As after that we see Naruto and the whole council arrive there. And Naruto was surprised and shocked to find that his mother was also there alongside his sister. And they too were shocked to see the fox in Naruto's, well, hands as it was looking at them. It's been a long time, Kushina. How is this possible? I thought you took over him. Why did I take over him? When did I do that? Because Minato used him to completely seal you inside of him, the full Biju. Well, yes, he did, but I never took over him because I wouldn't do that to an infant child. I may be named a demon, but that doesn't make me one. Or have you forgotten? As Kushina was shocked. As Mido was shocked then as well. So you're my brother. I don't know who you are, to be honest, but I do know her. I have seen the memories of my father after he left an imprint of his soul there. I was certainly born that day, but he never mentioned any daughter or anything. Well, Minato was alive and I told him that I will curse you, said Kushina, as she looked sad. I guess that is the reason he didn't mention us. I see. Well, what do you want to hear, JD? How have you been, Naruto? And where have you been? I have been training in the cave of the sage that has been placed there for me, specifically thousands of years ago. That is true. What? As Naruto closed his eyes and opened them again to reveal the Rinnegan, as everyone was shocked and amazed at the same time. How did you? For a great threat to deal with it. The Otsutsukis, the clan of the sage. Since you all are here, you need to know, even you, Danzo, so you can change your ways and be useful when the time comes. What do you mean by that, kid? You see, one of the powers of Rinnegan is to see the past and the future of a person, and your future, it's a dead end. You will die approximately 4 months from now on at the hands of Sasuke Uchiha, after he discovers that you were the one who was behind the Uchiha massacre. As everyone looked at him as he was shocked and scared. What? How do you? Lies. Do you want me to reveal the whole memories in front of everyone? I can do that as well, because I have the all-seeing eyes, and this is one of their abilities. As now Madara was cornered, Danza was cornered, as Danza gritted his teeth. Fine. I will listen to you, but only because it is necessary for survival of Konoha. Yes, it is. And you two esteemed elders, stop licking his butt, because all he's doing is causing trouble and chaos. And he's planning to overthrow you as well, Gigi. The tea you have been given is being poisoned slowly, and that is the whole reason you have been slowing down and your stamina is depleting faster than ever. What? Danzo, these are treasons! But we need him at the moment. You can give him punishment after that. What makes you think that I will stay here after that, or now? Because of this, as soon as Naruto said these words, he appeared behind him, and a seal glowed on Danzo's neck. What did you do? I put a slavery seal on you. You're now my slave, and I can control you however I want, Danzo. Even can give you an order to kill you. Since the root listens to you, I can pretty much say whatever I want, said Danzo and Naruto in unison. What? How can you do this? Like this, said both of them again in unison. I can tell your root to come here as well. Root, gather! As immediately roots, all of them bowed in front of Danzo, as Danzo was no shivering mess. As certainly Hyuga clan had, as well as some of the other clan had caught up. That is the members of our clan that disappeared. How is this possible? What did you do, Danzo? Well, he took them for his personal use, to make his own army of each and every one of the clansmen. He even have some of the Uchihas that are still alive. Infant kids who didn't allow to be killed. They are all there. As everyone was shocked, because Naruto just destroyed completely Danzo standing amongst them. And you wanna know the funny part is? Civilians, he played you like a fiddle and made it a trade with the said person who attacked the village all those years ago when I was born. Because that man promised him power and promised him that he will be made the new Kage. But he didn't have any thoughts that the power will be given back to Gigi again. Only a new Kage could be made, but since Minato didn't pick any successor, by default, Konoha had to pick a new one, but Minato gave his hat to Hiruzen, so that as an Kage dying in battle is an indication of reinstating his rule and giving it to the next person, the new Kage, which in return was a GG again. As Konoha elders were saying that this was right, and Danza was pissed. "You will pay for this. Root, do not move," said Danzo. "Leave. And you will from now on all listen to Naruto and not to me." "Hi, understood, Danzo-sama." As Danzo then made a hand seal forcefully to remove their tongue seals, as Naruto smirked. "You all are to join the Konoha forces and no longer our route. You will work alongside your teams and will learn also from them to be humans again. Hi, Naruto-sama, now disperse." As all of them did as they were told, as Danzo then said, "You will pay for this. You hear me? No, if anyone here will pay, it is you, Danzo. Now you are no longer needed. You can do what you wish, Gigi, and everyone. Oh, and by the way, I guess our guests have finally taken a liking to the show and decided to leave as Naruto disappeared and grabbed from the ground a shadow that was disappearing. It was Zetsu. It's been a long time, Zetsu. Or should I say, it's finally nice to meet you. You will pay for this. No, I will not. Extraction. Soul destruction, said Naruto. Using his Rinnegan ability, which he was able to create a new one, he was able to extract the memories of the soul and destroy it completely. And that is what Naruto did, turning him into nothing more than ashes and dust. As after that we see, Naruto then looked up in the sky, his eyes glaring at something, and smirked, as he was engulfed in white chakra, like KCM but still white, as Naruto disappeared at blinding speed and appeared above the earth to see that the three Otsutsukis were looking at him, Ishiki, Momoshiki, and Kishiki. How are you able to achieve the power of the Chosen One? Even amongst our clan, I knew you would ask that. This is my domain. I am not in the mood to answer your questions. I request you kindly to leave here. What a polite guy. Fine then. Since you have chosen your domain, we will not interfere. But remember this, you cannot protect any other planet from us. Do I look like I care? You're a corrupt one. Aren't you as well, corrupted with power? As Momoshiki then gritted his teeth. Fine. We won't interfere with your domain, as you are a half Otsutsuki nonetheless, but you have claimed this world as your domain. We will leave it as it is. But remember this, after you pass away, it's a fair game. No, it won't be. What do you mean by that? I am an half Otsutsuki, and half Otsutsuki pass away. No, they won't, as Naruto grabbed Momoshiki and Kishiki and absorbed them, as he became a complete Otsutsuki, but his skin remained the same. As his eyes, which were now complete white but glowing with Jogan, as he looked at them, at Ishiki. I am now a complete Otsutsuki, and close to your Otsutsuki god. You will leave my domain alone, forever. Is it that understood? Yes, it is. Good. Now leave, said Naruto, unleashing his full power at blast, causing huge amount of pressure to fall on Earth, as Ishiki had to run with tail tucked between his legs. As for Kaguya, Naruto looked at her. You better not try anything, Kaguya. This world is now my domain. Since you are the mother of the sage, we respect you. And only for that reason, I will allow you to leave peacefully. As after that, Naruto disappeared. As now we see Kaguya was shaking violently, because she was scared. That pressure. It must be a wrong move to now go there. But I must thank my son once more, because he is the reason my life was saved and spared. As now we see Naruto turn back. And as soon as he arrived, other Jinchurikis and Kages were already at Konoha, and 1 month has passed already. What? 1 month has passed? Yes, since you disappeared. We were shocked. Where were you? I was in the upper space, confronting the Otsutsukis. Time, I guess, passes way much differently there. I guess it is correct then. So what now? Are you going to be... No. He left me at my lowest, thinking that I was a monster. And now I am a monster that you can think of as. In my own eyes, I am one. I am a Otsutsuki god. I am one of them now. So you can leave and do not interfere in my life. What did you do, Naruto? Said the Kages as they asked. Well, I absorbed 2 of them, since I was already a half Otsutsuki after getting the soul of the sage. Wait, what? Said Killer B. Yes, B-san. I did so. And after that, I absorbed the other 2 and became closer to the Otsutsuki god. One more Otsutsuki and could become that. And I have taken this world as my domain. They cannot interfere no longer. And that is why we are saved forever, I presume. That is great then. What now? Now, I think that we need to change a few things here, and that is no longer wars or discrimination. Put aside your hatred, please, and give it a try to finally be at peace. Do you still want your next generation to be bearing your hatred for something that has happened in the past, even if it is your history? Do you want it to repeat itself again and again and again in different timelines and in different time zones? No. We wish it to end. Come on, Onagi-sama, please. Fine, kid. Just because I want to see the next generation in peace, I will say this. Good. Then I guess the new peace has been established verbally, but on paper it is still needed to be done. And within a few months, the peace was established. As Naruto and the whole Jinchurikis were finally gathered and recognized as a whole clan. As Naruto then finally asked, what about the Akatsuki? What happened to them? We took care of them. And only one of them remains still unknown. The masked person that claims to be Madara Uchiha. Obito Uchiha. What? But I thought you told us that he was Madara. He is grandson of Madara, but he is still roaming around left and right. Looking for me, I presume. And that is when, from behind Naruto, a kunai attack happened as an arm was there. Seemingly appear out of nowhere as Naruto dragged him outside and threw him to the ground. As it was Obito, as his mask was cracked. You will pay for this, Naruto Uzumaki. You hear me? No, I don't hear you. Obito Uchiha, so you do know who I am. Obviously. I know how you became who you are and what is your future going to be. And that is why I will show you what would have happened. As Naruto revealed the whole canon events to him. And after seeing what he was going to do in the end, and what was the end result, he was shocked. No, it has to be a Genjutsu. It is the truth. Madara and you both were a plaything to Detsu, who was a plaything of Kaguya. She was the one who was the mastermind after all behind this. As he was having a hard time, but in the end Naruto showed him the truth and he had no other choice but to believe in him. And that is why he left mentally broken. After everything was settled, we see that Naruto returned for one girl who was resting inside her room in Yuga compound. As there was a knock on the window, as she opened it to see that it was Naruto. Hey there, beautiful. I made you wait quite a long time now. How about we, skip the dating part and all and just go ahead and get married? Because I know you're the one for me, Hinata. If you have me. Are you? Yes. As Naruto made a ring out of pure light. Will you marry me, Hinata Yuga? As Naruto nodded, immediately his tears were welled up in her eyes as Naruto put the ring and was about to kiss, as they heard suddenly noises coming from the door as the door dropped open, and there were Neji, Hiyashi, as well as Hanabi. See, I told you 2 idiots to not do that. Hanabi-sama, I apologize. What the hell do you think you're doing, Uzumaki? Yeah, I'm just proposing to your daughter. Don't you think you have to ask me first? No, I'm not gonna marry you. I'm gonna marry your daughter. Why would I ask this question to you? I'm sorry, if you have any feelings for me, I must reject. I'm completely in love with your daughter. As Yashi looked at him with a weird expression like, bitch, you for real? Did you just say that? As everyone else was quite confused. As Naruto then picked her up. How about we take a detour? Bye! As Naruto flew into the air as Yashi was chasing after him and Hanabi and Neji were trying to stop him. Come back here, Uzumaki! You hear me? Come back here! I'm not done with you! Even in the end, Naruto was able to achieve peace and get a girl who really liked him, and he, since he saw his future, he really liked her back. He still had a lot of troubles to deal with, such as Hiyashi Yuga and his family who was still hell-bent on getting him back, which Naruto knew he wasn't going to give them any chance because it was already meaningless, because if he hadn't been chosen as the chosen one, he has seen the outcome with his eyes. And that was, well, let's just say, him being impaled and going on a warpath to destroy elemental nations. Something completely off and different that he wouldn't do. And as for the Sage and the Bijus, they were happy as well, and were now recognized as and sentient beings instead of demons. As this is where I'm going to be leaving this story off, guys. I hope you like this one, and if you do, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. Yeah, again, sorry for uploading a short movie. I'm feeling not much well, but yeah, I'm not sick or anything. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense, but yeah, in the end, it is what it is. I have to reap what I sow. So yeah, pray for me and my toilet, and make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel, as this is Apollo Uchiha and I'm signing off for the day. Peace.